This is Adam Lane with Pocketnow.com, and we're going to look at a hardware tour of the T-Mobile G1, also known as the Google Android phone. So here it is, and at the top is our speaker. There's a little LED light in there. At the bottom we have some buttons. You see that says menu. There's a little trackball here, a house button, a green phone button, back arrow button, and a red phone button that also acts as a power button. So you hold that down to turn it on. Now these buttons are very flush, so it's hard to feel them in the dark. You can feel them, but they're hard to find. Now over here is a little rubber flap, and that covers up the extended USB port. It's the same as all the other HTC devices, which is great because you can use the adapters for audio. And little flap is kind of annoying. There's a microphone hole. Over here is volume buttons, up and down. The top is nothing. Around the back, or the other side, there's a camera button. This does have a half press for focus and a full press for photo capture. At the back we see a speaker grill and a camera lens. That can be used as a mirror. You can see that. There's our camera. Now we also have a sliding keyboard. You see the screen kind of goes up and then over, a little hump. You see there's an attachment here that goes through this arc, as well as this little hinge there. Now you hear that is quite loud, which is pretty annoying. And now we have our keyboard. If we can focus. Anyway, that is pretty smooth too. It's a little hard to feel. There is a slight ridge on the F and J keys, so you can find those. There's a slight differentiation, so you can feel those with your thumbs. Very small space bar. We have a menu button over here, which is good because it brings up the menu on the screen. See that? And your own row of number keys. Backlight as well. Now the other thing is, where is the micro SD card? Turns out this little piece of plastic right there, it's very hard to notice that if you put your fingernail in there, it pops open. And there it is. 1 gig. Comes with the device. Now what about the battery? Turns out you gotta put your fingernail under there. Kind of. This is a flimsy little backing there. And here's our battery. It says HTC Innovation on it. There it is. And this is where your SIM card goes. It comes out like that. Kind of difficult. Oh well. So that's G1. Now let's compare it to some other devices. Here is the Titan 2. See, it's a lot longer. only a little bit thinner. Not much at all. About the same weight. Okay, and here's the Trio and W. Trio is shorter still. Very small bit thinner than the Trio, if you don't count this banana lip. Trio is a lot lighter. And then the Diamond, you can see the Diamond is a lot smaller. Much, much thinner. So that's it for the hardware tour.